Hi, welcome to my video. I'm going to show you how I remade the song of She-Wolf by David Guetta in FL Studio 10. So it's not completely finished, it's not completely like the original, but it's close enough in my opinion. So I'm going to show you what I did. So this is the basic intro. It features a piano and a guitar. On the background is just a small guitar. And so I have the piano here. I used the Truepianos plugin. And this is what it's playing. You can just figure it out by yourself, it's not that hard. The guitar plays the following part. Oh, and you can look at the automation. The first of the notes is a little bit harder than the rest of the notes. So it has the accent on the first note. The guitar is the following riff. It's just what I heard in the song. I don't know if it's that accurate, but I found it really like the original. So then we go on, we get the sweep. And the sweep I made it myself. It's actually just I recorded. I've got a sample of a snare, and I reversed the reverb. So I added a whole lot of reverb to this. So I tuned this. Oh, it's tuned up. Then I add a Edison over here. I record the reverb, and I reverse the reverb. Then I paste that back into here. So you got the snare, the after sound of the snare, so the reverb. And there's a boom. That's that's a punchy drum with the snare. So it sounds like. And I added some reverb on both channels. So on the kick drum, oh no, yeah, I only added some reverb to the snare. But it's pretty crazy. It's a lot of reverb. Okay, then here it continues. We have a boom here. It's just it's a kick drum combined with the snare. The snare got a lot of reverb on it. It's like it could be 100% with a long decay time. Then we get a bigger guitar that hops into the party. It's the muted clean guitar I chose for this. I think the original is acoustic recording, but yeah, you can simulate it. And then it goes to another build-up where I used white noise created by the 3 times also later plugin. I just chose the noise here, volumes here down. Then I adjust the sound, like I sweep this. And yeah, I change the balance. That's what happens here. Okay, then the pre-chorus. You have a lot of high notes here that play the tune, and a lot of very low notes here. They're in the low end of the piano range, and you can just recreate it. After a while, claps come in. These are normal claps, only with a lot of reverb again. So if you would sound them without it, it's a pretty normal clap. It's got some reverb on it already, and I just added another bit. Okay, and then we head into yeah, the biggest build-up in the song, I think, and it's also the part that's most appealing to my ear. The main guitar riff is introduced here, and I let it play only by one guitar in this part, and later I let it play by a layer of guitars, because it's just building up here, and I adjust the volume of the guitar so it doesn't crush in right away, but it's also a bit build up in here. Then you have this played by the piano. It's just basic notes. You can copy it if you want. A snare comes in. It's just the same as the claps. It's just a snare with a whole lot of reverb on it. And after a while it starts to build, and I add some kicks. Then I added a bass, because in the previous part you had piano and it played really low notes, so you had a lot of bass in there. But here the piano only plays high parts, or mid parts, so you lack the bass, so I added the bass to make it sound a little bit fuller. It's just the notes of the chorus, the bass notes of the chorus. And this is just a basic saw of Nexus. And I adjust the snare build. I adjust the pitch of it so it goes up a bit in the end. And yeah, I add the reversed reverb again, because it sounds nice and it adds to the build up. And then here we go into the chorus. So this sounds like this. Okay, good. And then we can go into the chorus, which is of course the most fun part of this song. Yeah, I think there is a lot of room for improvement in this. I just did this in a couple of hours, this remake. But yeah, there's a lot of room for improvement. The guitars are not exactly like in David Guetta's version. Yeah, there's a lot of room for improvement. But it sounds really a lot like the original, so it sounds like this. Oh, by the way, I am this time using the Maximus plugin on the end of the mixer, and it's just set to a preset. It's a clear master, so I get the maximum volume. So I have just kicks, the claps and the snares. We already saw this. We have the guitars, and it's just the same. It's just the same notes as the light guitar was playing before. Only now it's a layer of 3 guitars. It's Slayer is included in FL Studio. It's Nexus with a bass, basic pulse, and it's grunge lyrics from the expansion pack guitars. And this is all rooted into a channel with blood overdrive in it, compressor, some equalizing, reverb, and yeah, I adjusted the balance so it has a fade in. And then we just loop it. It's just the same as I already showed you, so now you know all the secrets. Now you know how to do it yourself. It's not that hard. And yeah, oh yeah, and the end of the radio edit, it's just a low pass filter that you close down, and the balance. So that's the automation here. So this is basically the whole song covered. So thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, or you got some inspiration, or yeah, whatever you saw in this video. If you have any questions, you can post them or send me a message, and I'll reply to you. So thanks for watching.